right, I'm Mason and I'll be the coach for this 30-minute total body conditioning workout. We're gonna do 4 exercises for 5 rounds. We're gonna go 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. And so we'll get started here with a little warm up and we'll get the shoulders moving. So we'll start with our hands straight out and just straight back, kind of getting back past your body a little bit and feel a good stretch through the shoulders and in the chest a little bit too. And just get going at a good pace, get that all the muscles up there warmed up. We're gonna be doing a little bit more upper body today. All right, next movement we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of bend over at the waist and we're gonna go straight back with the arms. So we're gonna get a good stretch in the back of the shoulders. Make sure you're bending at the hips, keeping that back straight, and just controlling the movement all the way up and down. Getting those shoulders nice and loose. All right, now we'll get on to the next one. We're gonna have our legs a little bit less than shoulder width, and we're just gonna be bending down at the waist, feel a good stretch in the hamstrings, and come back up. This will feel good, or this will be a good warm up for what we're about to do later. But getting those hamstrings and the glutes nice and loosened up. All right, good job. All right, we'll go on to our next one. We're gonna do butt kickers. So we'll keep it slow. Just bringing the heel up to our glutes on the same side. Should feel a nice stretch in the hamstring or in the quads. Just getting everything nice and warmed up for our workout in a little bit. All right, good job. Next movement, we're gonna do a little high knees, just get the body pumping a little bit. So starting off a little bit slower and working our way up. Just making sure we're getting that blood pumping, getting our body ready for what's about to come. All right, good job. All right, now we'll get started with the workout. We're gonna start with a row and curl. So we're gonna use dumbbells for this. And we'll get started here in 3, 2, 1. So all right, we're gonna be pulling up, bending at the hips, pulling up with the dumbbells, back down, and into a hammer curl. So pulling up, kind of imagine pulling up towards your hips and squeeze the shoulder blades together, stand up and get a good curl in. And like I said, really try to keep the elbows in and try to squeeze that back together. Stand up nice and tall and get that curl in. Good job, about 15 seconds left. Should feel a good squeeze. And like I said, keep that back straight. Really try to pull up. Imagine you're pulling up towards your hips, keeping those elbows in and standing up for that curl. But we'll get a break here in 3, 2, 1. And next thing we're gonna do is Russian twist with the dumbbell press. So we're gonna be on our butts, and option you can keep your feet up or feet down, or we're gonna reach to each side and then press up. And we'll do that in 3, 2, 1. So like I said, it's touch down, and press up. And you can keep your feet down if you want. And you can even keep the dumbbell on your lap until you do your touches, and then come up with that dumbbell. Keep that core intact. Really try to squeeze it throughout the whole movement. Make sure you're doing everything with your core, and then pressing up with the shoulders. But good job, keep it going. Like I said, the other option is keep the feet down, no weight in the hands. Grab the weight and press up. But we'll get a break here in 3, 2, 1. All right, next movement we're gonna do is we're gonna do full squats with a half squat. So we're gonna go down with our normal squat, come up about halfway, back down, and drive up. And we'll get going with that here in 3, 2, 1. So I'm gonna use the weight. We're gonna go down to parallel, come up about halfway, back down and up. This is a good time under tension. So I guess keep that back straight, chest out, get down to parallel, halfway up, back down to parallel, and drive up through those heels. So in a full motion, kind of looking like that. But this is a good one for that mind muscle connection too. More time under tension, a little bit more muscle growth. Good job. Keep it going, guys. Feet shoulder width apart. All the way down. halfway up. Like I said, driving up with those glutes a little bit. All right, we're gonna break here in 3, 2, 1. Next movement's gonna be a push-up with a plank. So we're gonna do normal push-up, and we're gonna get it for a 3 to 5 second hold. We'll get going with that here in 3, 2, 1. So like I said, we're gonna go down and up, and we're gonna hold it for 3, 2, 1. Down and up. Like I said, other options from the knees. We'll go down and up. Make sure you're really squeezing that core together. And down and up. We'll get that 3, 2, 1. Then we'll go down and up. Like, keep that core squeezed. Keep that body in a line. We'll go down and up. And that whole time, like, you're trying to keep your hands kind of underneath your shoulders. We'll go down and up. And then we'll get a break in 3, 2, 1. Next thing we're going to do is toe taps with a jump. So we're going to have our legs spread kind of farther than shoulder width. Reaching down. And it's not a full jump. It's kind of jumping up a little bit. But we go with that in 3, 2, 1. So we'll reach down and jump up. Other side. Get just that little jump. Go to the point where you feel a good stretch in the hamstrings. Good job. Keep it going. Keep it going. Try to bend at the waist and don't round your back out when you go down. But just keep it up. Good job. And like I said, it's not a full-on jump. Not trying to touch the ceiling, but just a little jump at the end. All right, good job, good job. We'll get a break here in 3, 2, 1. All right, next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to the top of the order and go through it again. So we'll go with that row and curl next. All right, we'll get going here in 3, 2, 1. So bending at the hips, pulling the weight up, kind of imagine you're pulling it towards your hips. Stand up nice and tall. And get a curl in. So feel that squeeze, kind of squeezing the shoulder blades together, and a curl. Like I said, you can kind of do it all in one motion. Make sure you're not swinging the weights up. Just get a nice good pull in. Like I said, keep that back straight. Squeeze down and into that curl. And if you want to change the grip on the curl, you can go with the underhand grip. Trying to keep those shoulders in nice and tight on that row and up into it. But we'll get a break here in 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna go back to those Russian twists with the dumbbell press. So we'll be down on the ground and you can have your feet either up or down, but we're kind of in a V shape. We'll tap on each side and press up in 3, 2, 1. So we'll touch one side, touch the other, and up with a press, keeping that core engaged the entire time. The other option, keep that weight in your lap. After the Russian twist, go up with it. Good job, keep that core engaged. Make sure on the Russian twist, you're getting all the way to the ground. And pressing up. Got about 15 seconds left, keep on pushing. Good job, good job. Like I said, on that press, make sure you kind of lean back still a little bit so you get that core engagement. But we'll get a break in 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going back on our feet for that full squat and the half a squat. I'm going to be using the weight, kind of holding it close to my chest. But we'll get going here in 3, 2, 1. So feet kind of shoulder width apart, all the way down. Driving up with your glutes and your heels about halfway, back down, and then all the way up. So controlled, keeping just a little bit more of that time under tension on that. Make sure you keep that core engaged, keep breathing, keeping that back up, chest up. Good job. The entire time you want to be using more of the heel, not your ball of your feet. Got about 10 seconds left. Keep pushing, guys. Good job. We'll get that break here in 3, 2, 1. All right. Next movement, we're going back to the push-up with the plank. So we'll be down here. Like I said, you can either be back with both feet, or you can go from the knees. But we'll get going here in 3, 2, 1. So we'll go down and up. Keep that core engaged. Keep holding it nice. And we'll go down and up. And we'll keep that hold. Keep that hold. And we'll go down in 3, 2, 1. Down and up. Like I said, on those push-ups, try to keep hands under your shoulders. We'll go down and up. Really keep that core engaged. All right, we'll go down and up. Try to keep those elbows in a little bit on the push-ups. We'll go down and up. Keep that body in one straight line. We'll go down and up. And then we'll get a break in 3, 2, 1. All right, our next movement, we're gonna do toe taps. So imagine there's like a 6-inch to a foot box in front of you. We're gonna be lifting up and touching the top of it. We'll get going here in 3, 2, 1. So about right here, and each time, we're just gonna be trying to touch the top of the imaginary box. So go at a pace that's challenging for you. Make sure you're lifting the knees up, not just going straight out. We're gonna be lifting up. And just imagine there's that little box. And just like I said, you get out of it what you put into it. So really try to push yourself. Go at a pace that's challenging for you. Good job. Got about 15 seconds left. Keep on going. Like I said, we're kind of trying to lift the knees up a little bit, not just going out in front. But we'll get a break in 3, 2, 1. All right, next movement, we're going back to the row with a curl. And if you want to, you can switch it every single time on the curls, what grip you use. It's just whatever you want to do. But we'll get going here in 3, 2, 1. So bent at the waist, elbows in, pulling up. Imagine like you're pulling towards the hips. Stand up, curling all the way up. Squeeze those shoulder blades, keep that back straight. I like to imagine I'm standing on the heels of my feet, kind of keeps you in a better position. Good job, keep it going. On those curls, make sure you stand straight up, don't be leaning back, don't lean too much forward. But get that good squeeze on the row, come straight up into that curl. We'll get a break here in 3, 2, 1. All right, next movement, we're going back down to the floor for the Russian twist and the dumbbell press. So V shape, feet up or down is up to you. And we'll get going here in 3, 2, 1. So we'll go down, touch one side, touch the other, and come up with that press. Really make sure you pull with your core and don't just kind of swing it over. Go touch both sides and going up. Good job. Make sure you keep that core engaged. Keep that V shape. You don't want to sit up too much on the press. Kind of want to keep your weight back a little bit and go up that press. Good job. We got about 10 seconds left. Keep on pushing. Finish this one strong. Touch it all the way and straight up with that press. It'll be up a little bit above your head. But we'll get a break here in 3, 2, 1. All right. We're going back to that full squat and a half squat. So make sure we're really keeping that back straight, chest out, going down to parallel and come back up half down. But we'll go in 3, 2, 1. So we'll go down to that parallel position, coming halfway up, back down and up. Keeping that chest out the whole time. Come halfway up and explode up through the balls of your feet. Try to keep those knees from going over your feet. That'll help prevent injury. Good job. Keep it going. Make sure you breathe throughout the whole set. So I like to take a deep breath in on the way down. Kind of hold it a little bit and breathe out on the way up. Good job. All right, we'll get a break in 3, 2, 1. All right, next thing we're gonna do the push-up with the plank again. So 2 positions, all the way back with the feet, or from the knees. All right, we'll get going here in 3, 2, 1. So we'll go down and up, and keep that hold, hands under the shoulders, and we'll go down and up, really pushing up with that chest. All right, we'll go down and up. Keep that hold, keep that back straight, core engaged. Down and up. Good job, good job. Keep it going. Down and up. Like I said, you can go from either way, feet up or feet down. We'll go down and up. Trying to keep those elbows in. We'll go down and up. Keep it. All right, we'll get a break in 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna go back to the toe touches with the jump. So we're gonna touch one side, kind of little jump up, other side, little jump up. We'll get going here in 3, 2, 1. Reaching down to the point where you feel stretch and just a little jump up. Good job. And like I said before, we're not trying to jump up and touch a ceiling. We're just going up a little bit. And you don't have to go all the way down, touch your toes. Go to a point where it feels comfortable, feel a good stretch, and you're jumping up with it. The entire time, make sure you keep that back straight. We don't want to be reaching down like that. All right, good job. Keep it going. All right, we'll get a break here in 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna go right from the top of the order again. So with that row and curl, just make sure you keep that mind muscle connection. Don't try to go too fast where you're not getting a real good workout out of it. But we'll get started here in 3, 2, 1. So bent at the hips, imagining that we're pulling up kind of towards the hips, squeezing that back, stay up nice, tall, and straight, and get that curl. So pulling towards the hips, kind of, and up towards there. Like I said, make sure you really keep those elbows in, feel a good squeeze, keep that back in one line. Kind of pulling up, and if you want to change the grip up a little bit, kind of hit different parts, that's fine. But I want to keep that curl or the row nice and tight, pulling up. Good job. All right, we'll get a break here in 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going back to the Russian twist with the dumbbell press. So we're going down to the ground and feet up or down, keep that V shape. Really make sure we keep that core engaged on this one. All right, we'll get started in 3, 2, 1. So good V shape, kind of leaning back. Touch one side, touch the other, and straight up with it. So you kind of want to keep your body in one line, really just twisting with that core. Feel that good pull in there, and then straight up with it. And like I said, you can keep your feet down the ground. You can keep the dumbbell in your lap until you're done with these, and then straight up with the press. Good job. Keep it going, guys. 15 seconds left. I know it's a little bit more core work today. Keep on going. All right. We'll get a break here in 3, 2, 1. All right. Next thing, we're going back to that full squat with a half a squat. So we're going to go all the way down, come up halfway, back down all the way up. And grab some weights if you want. We'll get going here in 3, 2, 1. So feet kind of shoulder width, keeping those knees from going over the front of the toes. Come up halfway, back down and up. So like I said, kind of get that squat that's comfortable for you, but make sure you keep that chest out, back straight, up halfway. There we go. Coming up through the heels, feel it really good through the glutes. Get that time under tension, it's good for that muscle growth. Really make it worth it here. Good job, everybody. 15 seconds left. And when you're coming up on that half squat, really make sure you control it through the glutes. Good job. All right, we'll get a break here in 3, 2, 1. All right, next movement, back to the push-ups with the plank. So with either the feet straight back or from the knees, make sure the entire time you squeeze that core. But we'll get started here in 3, 2, 1. So we'll go down and up, and we'll keep that hold. Like I said, you can go from the knees, we'll go down and up. 3, 2, 1. Down and up. The whole time, really make sure you squeeze that core, keeping the hands under the shoulders. Down and up. Good job, keep it going. But we'll go down and up. Keeping those elbows in with a good straight push-up. Squeezing that core, and down and up. Keep that good squeeze. Down and up. And we'll hold for a break here in 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going back to those toe taps. So we're gonna just imagine there's a box sitting about right here, 6 inches to a foot off the ground. And imagine you're trying to step on top of it. Bringing those knees up. All right, we'll get going in 3, 2, 1. So box is here, we're just touching the top of it. Like I said, you want to really bend those knees up and get that pull in. Good job, keep it going. Go at a pace that's challenging for you. Like I said, you get out what you put into it. So really make sure you work on this. This is the last time we'll do this one. And after we're done with these, we'll go right up to the top of the order and we'll go through it one more time, then we'll do a cool down. So really make sure you work on this, work on it. Push yourself, you got about 10 seconds. We're getting that heart rate up. Gonna make it work out a lot better at the end. We'll get done here in 3, 2, 1. All right, this is our last time through. So we're gonna go with the row and curl next. Like I said, really make sure you get that good pull in. Keep that mind muscle connection. But we'll go here in 3, 2, 1. So bent at the waist. Pulling up, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Control on the way down as well. And a good curl. Get that hold. And it's the last time we're doing all these exercises, so really push yourself, finish strong. Good job, keep it going. Like I said, on the curl, make sure that you keep your elbows kind of tucked down. All right, good job. Got about 10 seconds left. Keep that back straight on that or on the row. Then stand nice and tall with a curl. We'll get a break in 3, 2, 1. All right, back down to the Russian twist and the dumbbell press. So, like I said, this is our last time through, so push yourself. All right, we're gonna go into 3, 2, 1. So keeping that V shape, touching each side, and driving it up. Like if you can keep your feet on the ground, keep the dumbbell in your lap until you're done with each movement. But throughout the whole thing, make sure you really lean back. That way you're keeping that core nice and tight and engaged. Getting the most out of it. All right, 15 seconds left. Really push yourself here. All right, good job. Keep on going, keep on going. Keep that core engaged. It'll start to burn a little bit, but we're gonna get that break in 3, 2, 1. All right, good job, everybody. We're going with that full squat with the half squat. So last thing we're gonna be doing, last thing with legs anyways. So really push yourself. But we'll get started here in 3, 2, 1. So legs shoulder width, a little wider maybe. Going down to that full squat. Coming up halfway, up through the heels. Really try to squeeze those glutes throughout the whole movement, keeping that back nice and straight line. Keeping that chest out will help you keep the back straight. Like I said, don't drop your head either. Keep it in just one nice line throughout that whole movement. All right, good job, everybody. You got about 15 seconds left. Keep on pushing. Going down, feel good squeeze. All the way up through the heels. Trying to not keep Trying to keep those knees from going over the toes. All right, I'm gonna break here in 3, 2, 1. All right, last movement of the day. Let's work it here. We're gonna go with those push-ups with a plank. So like I said, really keep that core engaged. It's the last time we'll do it. Elbows in, hands under the shoulders. Going in 3, 2, 1. So you can do it with the feet back, but down and up, or you can do it from the knees. Still keeping that core engaged. We'll go down and up. That whole way pressing through. Try to keep those elbows in. But we'll go down and up. All right, keep it going, everybody. We'll go down and up. Just about done, just about done. 15 seconds till we're done. Keep on pushing. We'll go down and up. Keep that good hold, keep that squeeze. Down and up. Try to keep that body in a straight line. One more, down and up. And we'll be done here in 3, 2, 1. All right, good job, everybody. We're gonna end it with a cool down. So we're gonna start with just stretching out the shoulders a little bit. So we're gonna bring one arm across, the other arm kind of behind the elbow. And we're gonna kind of give it a little assistance, keep on that good stretch. Kind of stretching the back of the shoulders. Just a good stretch here. Did a little more upper body today, so this should feel pretty good. All right, we'll go to the other side. Like I said, same thing, kind of just other arm kind of behind the elbow a little bit. Help that good squeeze across. All right, good job, everybody. All right, now we're gonna go to a stretch more for the legs, but we're gonna feet a little wider in shoulder width. We're gonna reach down towards one of our toes, bending at the hip, keep that back straight. Good job. Go until you feel a good stretch in the back of the hamstring and then hold that stretch. All right. We'll go to the other side now. Same thing on the other side, reaching down towards the toes. Keeping that back in one nice straight line, bent at the hips. They should feel a really good stretch in the back of the hamstrings here. All right, keep that hold. All right, now we'll go to our next one. You can grab onto the wall if you need to for a little assistance, but we're gonna grab our foot and kind of pull it back a little bit and squeeze the glutes, and you should feel a nice stretch through the quads. Like I said, grab a wall if you need some assistance. Should feel a pretty good stretch. All right, now we'll go to the other side. It's the same thing, grabbing our feet, pulling it so the leg is like straight down, and then squeeze the glutes, and you should feel a good stretch through the quads. Good job. All right. All right, that's what I have for you guys today. I'm Coach Mason. Thanks for joining this total body conditioning workout with Exos. Hope to see you guys next time. Thank you.